Good morning, everyone. That wasn't a very good morning, so good morning, everyone, again. Now we're awake. My name is Scott Atkins. I'm the city manager here in Roseville. I'd like to welcome all of you this morning to our annual Student Government Day. This is an important day for us here at the city. We love to be able to engage with our students, who are, of course, our future leaders. And I hope that you'll find it equally as important for you today. Earlier this week, I was listening to the radio on the drive-in, usually trying to listen to the traffic reports, as we all know, and the weather reports lately, hoping that spring will get here soon. But they had a story that they were talking about on the radio that morning about engagement of students, and especially students in high school and college, between the ages of 18 and 22. And some of the frightening news of that story is the engagement levels of our students in community, the good side, is great. There's more community engagement and involvement in community activities. When it comes to involvement in government and in politics, that engagement level is at its lowest peak in 15 years. And what that equates to when they're talking about engagement is even active voting. And they're expected in the upcoming election for the governor that we're going to have only about 20% of eligible student voters in the ages of 18 to 22 voting in the election. That's a shocking number. And that's a number that we want to see change, because you all are our future leaders, not just in this city, but across our country. So again, we appreciate you being here this morning, because that's a sign of your interest and engagement in your community. But as most of you are going to go off to college, or go off into a trade, and go off maybe into business on your own, remember to become involved and stay involved in your community. You are our future leaders. This morning we have a lot of fun-filled, engaging, and exciting activities for you. We hope to make it a day for you to remember and pique your interest, and if you already have that interest, continue your interest in government, in local government, and community service. I have just one brief announcement before I do some introductions, and that's after breakfast at 9:15, we'd like to make sure that students and the officials return to the council chambers at 9:15 sharp for photos. We're going to try to keep on our time schedule today, so if all of our students we'll make sure that your officials are on time. That'll be your task. So please make sure at 9:15 that you're back in the council chambers for those photos. Let's really officially kick this off. I'd like to introduce the Honorable Mayor of the City of Roseville, Mayor John Churkin.
Thanks, Scott. Well, good morning, everybody. This is probably one of my most funnest days that I have being the mayor. I've been doing this for 20 years, and it's always good to see this many children that come here today to get involved in the city of Roseville activities. What I want to press upon you is today you'll get a taste of what happens in city government. They'll show you with the police department, fire department, courts. They'll do a mock council meeting. And if you please go back and tell your parents, about it, and be proud that you came here today. And I know everybody had to win an election to come here or put their name in, and so I appreciate that by all the students. But at this time, I'd like to bring up Tyler Patrone, our mayor. He didn't know this was going to happen, I don't think. Tyler's going to be the mayor for the day, and it's my privilege and honor to give him the key to the city. Now, Tyler, there's only two people in the city every year that get this key, and you being the mayor today is one. The other one's Santa Claus. Nice. So you're in good company. So with that, thank you. I'd like to present the key to the city. You gotta say a speech.
Thank you for the key to the city. I think it's in pretty good hands, and thanks.
Before we dive into the healthy items that are at the back table, I'd like to introduce the Recreation Director for the Roseville East Point Recreation Authority, Mr. Tony Lipinski, for our invocation this morning.
Good morning. If we could bow our heads, please. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, we ask for your blessing at this gathering today on Student Government Day. Bless these students, our future leaders, so that they may make the most of their opportunities presented to them. We thank you for this food and for this fellowship of students, community leaders, and school leaders. We pray that this food may strengthen us physically and that this fellowship may enrich us spiritually so that we may do your will better today and every day. Amen.
I'd like to call the Roseville City Council meeting of May 1st, 2014 to order. Could we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, can I have the roll call? Mrs. Clerk.
Mayor Tyler Patrone,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Michael Butler,
Present.
Councilwoman Jamie Cook,
Present.
Councilwoman Brianna Spittles,
Present.
Councilman Jesse Menendez,
Present.
Councilman Khalil Dent,
Present.
and Councilman Devin Poole.
Present.
Does anyone want to remove any items out of the consent agenda? Mayor Pro Tem Butler.
I want to remove the disbursement list from the consent agenda for discussion. On page 3 of the disbursement list, Ms. Manager, could you please explain to me what the $35,000 fee is regarding machinery?
It is a computer system upgrade and it's a budget item, but I would like for more information to defer that question to the Information Service Director.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. I'm Brandon Heralja, and today I work for the Information Service Department. The Information Services Department handles all of the city's technology needs. We maintain nearly 200 PCs, 11 servers to meet all the needs of the city departments, as well as the Recreational Authority of Roseville and East Point. We also support the 911 dispatch center for the cities of Roseville, East Point, and St. Clair Shores. We focus on preventative maintenance to keep our equipment functional 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Heralja. Are there any other questions? Councilwoman Spittles.
I have a question on the disbursement list for the education and training that was $350. I would like to know what schooling and training did you receive?
City Manager.
I do not have the answer to that at the moment, but I will be more than happy to get back to you.
Thank you. Are there any further questions? Councilman Dent.
On disbursement list, page 6, Fund 202 or Major Street Fund, I want to know, why is the AEW charging us $12,854 to repave the streets, and what is being done about it?
City manager.
I do not have the answer to that at the moment, but I would be more than happy to get back to you.
Okay, I make a motion to approve consent agenda and disbursement list.
I make the motion. I'll second that.
All approve?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Presentations. Ms. Holbert, can you please join me up at the podium? This presentation of 25 years for service is awarded to Destiny Holbert, Building Director. Destiny began her career with the city on April 30th, 1989 in the Department of Public Works as a member of the forestry crew. September 25th, 1995, she transferred to the Building Department as a building inspector. Destiny has excelled in all tasks required of her in the Building Department. As we acknowledge Destiny today for her 25 years of dedicated service, we would also like to congratulate her on her recent promotion to Building Director that took effect on January 20th, 2014. Thank you for your continued services to the city of Roseville. And here's a pin for you.
I would like to thank the mayor and council for allowing me the opportunity to serve the residents of Roseville for the past 25 years. I would also like to thank all the employees of the Roseville Building Department for all their hard work and for their assistance they provide me. I look forward to continuing to serve the city of Roseville.
Thank you. We will now move on to the first hearing of the public. Does anyone from the public wish to be heard now? If so, please keep it under 3 minutes.
Yes, I'm John Q. Public from Anywhere, Roseville. And I'd like to talk about new business item number C, the ordinance amendation to handicap parking and the snow ordinance parking. I've got a neighbor that, he's parked out there all winter, every day, snow coming down, his car's out there. He never got a ticket. Then one day it was like 70 degrees out, sun was shining. I left my car out there for 5 minutes. I immediately got a ticket. What can be done about this? This is unfair.
I'd like to defer that question to Mr. Levy.
Yes, we are trying to strengthen the law for the handicap parking, and something will be done about this shortly.
Yeah, but mine's on the snow ordinance. It wasn't on the handicapped. What are you changing on the snow ordinance? I want my neighbor to get a ticket, and I'd like mine taken away.
At the moment, I don't have the answers right now, but I'm sure I'll get back to you really soon.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I know you'll take care of this for me.
Are there any further questions? We'll move on to new business A. Request from Roseville Community School Scholarship Foundation to conduct a Dream Dash 5K fun run or walk May 17th, 2014 from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on city streets. Is Mr. Tony Lipinski, petitioner, in the audience?
Present.
Please provide your address and, you already said your name for the record.
Tony Lipinski, 19385 Rockport in Roseville. And yeah, this is the first annual Dream Dash we'd like to hold on Saturday, May 17th, with registration beginning at 9 o'clock. The event to start at 10 o'clock. It's basically a fun run walk for participants to walk, run. beginning and ending at the high school, and with the proceeds to benefit the Roseville Community Schools Scholarship Foundation to allow students to continue their education.
Does the council have any questions for Mr. Lipinski? Mr. Poole?
Can you please tell me what the route is for the dash?
Sure. Like I said, it begins and ends at the high school, and it goes throughout the side streets and along Common right there. If you'd like, I have a diagram for the route. I thought you might have received that in your packet prior to the meeting.
No. I also do have a follow-up question. Is there going to be any first aid ready or available for the
Emergency
runners?
services will be on hand, just in case. Yes.
Okay.
With the, obviously the assistance of the outstanding Roseville Fire Department. You're welcome.
Call for a motion to approve the Dream Dash 5K fun run.
I would like to make the motion to approve the request for the fun run.
Second.
I second that.
All approve?
Aye.
All oppose? Motion carries. The next new business
Thank
order.
you very much, and we are still looking for more walkers and runners, so please contact the high school. It's for a great cause there.
I don't think there's The next order, request approval to issue proclamation proclaiming May 10th, 2014 as Letter Carriers Food Drive Day. Mr. Atkins? Or Ms. Gavel?
It has been requested by the post office for the city of Roseville to proclaim May 10th, 2014 as Letter Carriers Food Drive Day in the city of Roseville. By approving this request, the city shows their support to the post office, and we have also shared the information with the residents of Roseville.
Are there any questions? No? Okay. Motion? Councilman Menendez? Oh, Mr. Atkins.
Yes, I'm Mr. Scott Atkins with the Roseville Post Office substation located at the municipal offices, 29777 Gratiot Avenue. I'm here just to answer any additional questions you may have on behalf of the post office. Thank you.
So are there no questions? Mr. Menendez?
I make the motion to approve the proclamation.
Second?
I second it.
All approve?
Aye.
All oppose? Motion carries.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, and we'll gladly accept your items. Have a great day.
So for the appointments, we have the Beautification Commission of Linda Huck for a term of 3 years. I'd like to call for a motion.
I'll make the motion to approve the appointment.
All oppose, or all approve?
Aye.
All opposed? The motion carries. Congratulations to Ms. Huck. Would you like to say a few things? Not here. Okay, and now we're on the reports of our department heads. I'd like to call up each department individually. So first is the assessor. Please let us know what's going on in your department.
Good morning, everyone. The 2014 assessment roll has been completed and certified by the Board of Review. This year, the total taxable value decrease was less than 1%. The Board of Review was in session for 3 days and had a total of 218 appeals to review. We are currently in the process of rolling over our 2014 database to start working on 2015 assessment roll.
Thank you. Are there any questions from the council? Next, the building director.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. I would like to update you on the building department activities, construction projects throughout the city. I am pleased to report that the shared service plans that we have with the city of St. Clair Shores is going well. Currently, we are providing staff to complete their building, electrical, mechanical, and plumbing inspections, construction plan review, and the building official duties. Currently, we have several multi-million-dollar projects under construction. These include the expansion of the existing Walmart, constructions of the new $50,000 square foot Dick's Sporting Goods at Macomb Mall, and the construction of the new LA Fitness facility at 13 and Gratiot. In an effort to reduce blight, the Roseville Building Department recently hired additional rental inspectors and code enforcement officers.
Thank you. Are there any questions from the council? No. City Clerk?
The city clerk's office is currently preparing for the upcoming primary election, which will be held on August 5th, 2014. We are looking for students to work as election inspectors. If any of you guys are interested, please see me after this meeting.
Questions from the council? No. Consulting engineer?
Good morning, Mayor and Council. I would like to update you on the current project scheduled for this construction season. The Callahan Road project from Common Road to 13 Mile began earlier this week. You may recall this project includes complete road reconstruction. We have communicated regularly with the schools and residents to ensure this project goes as smoothly as possible. The construction contract for this project is $1.2 million. And thankfully, federal aid will cover $960,000. The new LA Fitness at the northwest corner of Gratiot is under construction and progressing well. It appears to be on track for an opening in October. The new Macomb Mall plans received pending engineering approval last week. We expect a pre-construction meeting this week, and the site construction will begin directly after. Other construction sites include the Meyer gas station, renovation of Speedway, and renovation of Taco Bell.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Any questions? Council? No questions. The controller?
I am pleased to announce that the budget has been completed and is ready for your review. The general fund budget is $35,074,479, and the total city budget, including all funds, is $74,919,746. Once again, we are able to maintain the same tax rate as last year, despite the server cuts from the state and another 1.01% decrease in taxable value. Since 2007, property values in the city has dropped over 44.7%. This year, we have added 6 new police officers, 1 clerk to the building department, and 1 additional building maintenance position. All city employee contracts with the expedition of police command expire on June 30th, 2014. Negotiations have begun with all groups. Should you have any questions, I am available at any time.
Does the council have any questions? Thank you. Now the court administrator and our 3 district court judges.
We just need a brief pause here. Our judges were tied up in court, so. You're gonna read this paragraph? No, you read this one. Okay.
The 39th District Court remains busy. We are working diligently to meet our mandates while providing quality public services. A recent review of our performances and measures from or compared to indicates that court is meeting or exceeding measures similar. A recent review of our performances measured from State Count Administration's office and indicates that the court is meeting exceeding measures compared to similar courts of our size. I got it right that time.
We're doing a good job.
In 2013, the court processed transactions in excess of $3.6 million. The cashiers alone handled over 84,000 transactions at the counter, 10,000 more transactions than last year. Again, last fall, we electronically forwarded cases with unpaid fines, costs, and other court assessments to the state of Michigan for garnishment of the defendant's Michigan income tax return. We are pleased to say that this project has been working well. To date, we have cleared up over $66,000 in outstanding receivables and have been able to close many old cases.
We continue to strive to improve our technology to make the court more efficient. Information Services is currently working on updating our computers to make the court more efficient. Additionally, we now provide more civil court rights orders immediately after the hearing. This gives us litigants access to their orders quickly, decrease critical time in processing the orders, and decrease postage cost. Any questions?
Any questions, council? No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now the DPS director.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. The Department of Public Services is comprised of 5 divisions. The Water and Sewer Division is responsible for over 150 miles of water and sewer main, 3,400 water gate valve, 1,384 hydrants, and over 18,000 water shutoff valves. The Water Billing Office calculates and mails approximately 6,800 bills per month. The Highway Division maintains of 130 miles of roadway, including repairs of potholes and street signage along with snow removal and street sweeping. The Park Maintenance Division maintains and grooms the baseball diamonds and soccer fields in the city's 9 parks. The Sanitation Division oversees trash removal and recycling done by Rizzo Services. The Mechanics Division maintains the city's entire fleet of vehicles and equipment, from lawnmowers to fire trucks. All are kept in excellent running condition, ensuring a long and effective life.
Any questions from the council? Thank you. And now the Director of Information Services.
As I said a little bit ago, I told you guys basically what we do, but if the council or the mayor has any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
No questions? Thank you. The Fire Chief.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so recently, 6 new firefighters have been hired under the SAFER grant and are now fully trained and operational. This has reduced overtime. This has also allowed us to operate our 3rd ambulance, improving services to our citizens, and it has also increased revenue to the city. We believe this will continue as long as council maintains 42 suppression personnel. Any questions?
Any questions? Thank you. The Library Director.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. The Roseville Public Library has had a busy and productive year. Both the circulation of library materials and the number of questions the librarians answered increased substantially from the previous year. The staff has also increased the number and variety of programs we offer residents of all ages. The library continues to expand with new materials and free services. We added Zinio downloadable magazines recently. In April, the library's wireless service was upgraded, so residents have had a much stronger and broader signal in the library when they access the internet from portable devices. The Friends of Library donated a touchscreen early literacy computer for children, and an employee donated a new flat-screen digital display monitor to announce library programs. The theme of this year's summer reading program is science. We have expanded the length of the program, and the staff has planned lots of great programs to encourage summer reading, including robotics, astronomy, hands-on science experiments, household chemistry, a miniature horse, the zombie squad, marshmallow physics, and critter chemistry. The youth librarians continue to work closely with the public and private schools to promote the importance of summer reading for children. The staff, with much assistance from the city, has been working to make the library a more accessible and attractive place. As legendary guitarist Keith Richards said, when you are growing up, there are two institutional places that affect you most powerfully: the church, which belongs to God, and the public library, which belongs to you. We hope to get even more Roseville residents into the library this year. Thank you.
Any questions for the council member, Dent?
What new upgrades can we expect at our Roseville Library?
Expanding computer services, we're adding computers for the public each year.
Okay, so expanding, where is that? Oh, okay. So we're adding more computers to library for more people to access.
No further questions? Thank you. Can we have the Parks and Recreation Director come to the podium?
Good morning, Mayor and Council. As summertime is approaching, picnic pavilion rentals are available. The picnic pavilions at Dooley Park, Huron Park, Kennedy Park, Macomb Gardens, and Rotary Park, Splendor Park, and Veterans Memorial Parks may be reserved in advance for group picnics, May 1st through September 30th. A registration permit must be completed in advance at the Recreation Center office along with the registration fee. The rates are about $50 per day if you're a resident. If you're a non-resident, it's about $75 a day. We also have a program called Walk Michigan. This program is designed to encourage fitness and promote healthy lifestyles while enjoying the natural beauty of Michigan. Each time you participate at a scheduled walk, you will be entered to win a special prize. All walks will begin at 6 p.m. And then we also have a program available to seniors, and this is like a happy birthday bash. It is Thursday, May 29th, 2014 at the Rec Center from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. The cost is $12 per person, and ticket pricing includes lunch, activities, cake, and ice cream for dessert.
Any questions? Councilmember Dent?
What is the status of the skate park that's being built at Huron?
The status, I actually have a couple plans and blueprints right here available. As far as the skate park, right now there's currently a skate park in East Point. We plan on having a skate park open about maybe next year or the year after for Huron Park, targeted more towards the youth.
Any further questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
Sorry.
Councilman Poole.
I do have a question. Will there be any costs for entering these skate parks?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have the police chief come to the podium?
Good morning, Mayor and council members. We actually have a couple of things to go over. The most recent 3 hires have completed the field training and have been assigned to their respective platoons. As a result, we expect a slight decrease in the overall overtime being paid as a result of the addition. The hiring of the 10 additional officers is a process, and the hope is to have all of them in place by the 1st of August. Last night, we had an armed robbery at the Radio Shack store at Eastgate Shopping Center. The Detective Bureau is investigating, and hopefully an arrest will be made soon. The installation of the new panic alarm system for the court and city hall has been completed, and the new door lock system to the police department and court should be installed on should begin installation on Monday, enhancing security within the building. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And lastly, the treasurer.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jacob Carrick, and today I am the city treasurer. I took over this morning at 7:30, and I've already made some big changes. From now on, citizens who pay their water bills will be directed to the water fountain at the rear of these city council chambers for a free sip of cold water. This is just one of the many important changes I've implemented in the department this morning. As many of you know, the treasurer's office takes in all the money that comes into the city of Roseville. There will be a test at this later, so please all pay attention. We get checks from the federal government for firefighters and ambulance runs, from state government for revenue sharing and roads, and from Macomb County for delinquent taxes. In fact, we are anticipating a check from the county for delinquent taxes on real property for $1.4 million sometimes next week, which will be close out the 2013 tax year. That is a lot of money coming in for Roseville. We also get citizens coming in every day to pay water bills, buy leaf bags and garbage bags, and purchase building permits or business licenses. We get money collected by the library, the court, and the Recreation Authority. Next month, we will prepare the summer tax bills and send them out July 1st, and residents can come in, mail, or use our convenient drop box to pay those. We're also seeing increasing numbers of people, especially young people, making electronic payments using the links to the city website. For the average citizen, government can be confusing. It's hard to distinguish between the functions of our federal, state, county, city, or school responsibilities. Some people think government is wasteful and inefficient, and honestly, everyone has had the experience of being bounced around from department to department trying to fix a problem. In our own small way, the treasurer's office is working to change those perceptions. We recently upgraded the city's computer system to the .NET system to improve efficiency, and we are coordinating with purchasing and water to provide a one-stop shopping for residents paying water bills or buying bags. So come see us sometimes, bring us some money, and you will get a free sip of water from the water fountain. Thank you. This completes my report, and I'll be happy to answer any questions anybody has for me.
Council, any questions? Councilman Dent?
How much of that money is going to the Roseville schools?
That right now I'm not aware of. I can get back to you though. Just give me some time. I talk to my people. Talk to your people.
Thank you. Councilman Poole?
Is there a limit to water fountain sips?
For you, 2.
Wonderful.
No further questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day.
We'll move on to the next agenda thing. Reports from administration. First off, reports of the city clerk.
After many years of distortion with our microphones, I'm happy to report they are finally working great. I would also like to say I have never learned more from anyone in such a short time in my life. And the city clerk is pretty cool too. Cool enough to have his photo on the wall.
Thank you. Now, reports of city manager.
Compost is now being collected. For questions regarding collection of compost, please call the DPS at 445-5470. The mandatory odd-even outdoor water restriction begins May 15th. This year's Police and Fire Memorial will be held Monday, May 19th at 6 p.m. in front of the Roseville Police Department, and Roseville High School is having their prom this weekend.
Thank you. Reports of city attorney.
City Council can expect to receive a new ordinance for establishing the Town Center Overlay District. This Overlay District amendment to the zoning ordinance will permit development of an area that uses with the downtown feel, such as cafes, coffee shops, and other commercial uses. council can expect this ordinance to be at its next special meeting for review and discussion. This amendment comes with the Planning Commission's recommendations for approval as provided under the Zoning Enabling Act. Also, this weekend is prom for Roseville High School, so everyone be safe. I have nothing further to report regarding these legal matters of the city.
Thank you for the reports. We will now have the second hearing of the public. If anyone wishes to be heard, please keep it under 3 minutes. And please please state your name, your address, and address the council.
Hi, my name's Harvey. Whose bright idea was it to tear up my street on Callahan? Hello?
I'll direct that to the
All the
city
dust,
manager.
I can't breathe. I can't do anything with my hair. Somebody tell me what's going on, please.
The road had a lot of.
I can't hear you. This microphone, these things work really good.
Before the construction, the work was, the road was pretty bad.
There's a lot of dust in all my hair and my lungs.
So the construction is to make it better, the outcome
But I can't.
worth the wait.
I can't. Whose idea was it?
I don't know the answer on that, but I will get back to you. Do you want
What are you
to
gonna do? I
contact me after the
can't. I
meeting?
can't take it anymore. Can I stay at your house?
I don't have the answer to that at the moment.
Has anybody got anywhere I can stay for a couple till that street's done, please? Can you provide me with something, please? You got any water? I really need a drink of water right
Well,
now.
if you pay your water bill, you get a free sip outside.
I
So
can't pay my water bill. I gotta get some hair products. Hello? Somebody talking to me from the audience? Is that illegal? What are you guys gonna do up there? Y'all just sit here looking at me. What are you gonna do? I'm about to pass out because nobody brought me a water yet, but...
You're gonna get called out of order by...
Yeah, that's what you say, but what about him?
Jeff,
hello?
take him out of here.
I ain't afraid of you. You wanna go? You wanna go? I'll go.
I got somewhere you can stay. Police department, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Fresh. Now we will have items.
No.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Pardon me, council, mayor. Need my glasses. I got the microphones working, but they needed help with the lighting in here. Wallace Herbert Jones. I live at 22160 Florida for some of you, in Arville. That's Roseville. It's the new name, Arville. Yourville, myville, Arville? Yeah. I'm an environmentalist. I love the environment. I really do. Treasure, that water thing, that's a good idea. I like that. But I'm worried. I'm worried about things in the city here. You know, I would like to see that this council consider a proclamation to protect the wild spotted horned owl. And I've asked the city manager there, manager for some of you, the new language of today, it's great. How do I get one of these proclamations approved by you people? I see you did one tonight, and I think we need to protect that owl out there. And boy, that gentleman with that construction thing, I think it's more important now that we protect the environment and these animals. What do I have to do, Mayor, to get a proclamation from you good, kind folk?
We will put it to vote by the council right now. We need 4 votes of the 7 council members.
Wow, that's that right now?
Right now.
Oh, wow.
So, all who want to protect the owl.
Wild spotted horned owl, specifically. Thank you. I have the
First,
scientific
we have
name.
a question.
is this like owl like endangered or something?
Well, very well could be. Yeah, there are very few of them. Have you seen one lately?
No.
See, there's very
I've
few
never
of them.
heard of it before.
So I think we should protect them by all means. It
right.
could be the city owl, actually.
Oh, like this. Okay.
Actually,
they could be with.
This is the owl.
That'd be a great honor, Your Honor.
We're not going to do that yet, but maybe we could protect your owl.
It's our owl.
Our owl.
No, our, Mayor, our.
Yeah, our. Councilman Poole?
No, I do like this, and I think we should probably take it a step further, and maybe Roseville High School should no longer be the Roseville Panthers, but the Roseville Owls.
Thank you, Councilman. That's a great idea. I love it.
Councilman Dunn?
Since when did Arville get an owl?
I think it's a really good idea too.
Mr. Fresh.
Like owl.
The crazy guy.
I like owls. I like owls. Owls are cool. I like
They are.
that.
Thank you, Mr. Fresh.
Okay.
Get it?
Sir, please conclude your thoughts.
No, I just appreciate the time with the council this evening and your gracious consideration of this proclamation. This is wonderful. Thank you. Councilman, thank you again. And I think I'll talk to the Roseville schools also. That's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there no one else from the audience that wishes to be heard?
Oh, the crazy guy's back. The crazy guy's back. Mayor, the crazy guy's back.
We're gonna move on to the next item on the agenda. Items for discussion by City Council. Councilman Menendez, do you have anything you wish to say?
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. Thank you, the mayor and Mr. Mickens, for letting us do this. And happy Mother's Day.
Councilwoman Cooks?
I would like to thank everyone for, putting this on today. It was a lot of fun. I'm also afraid of owls, so let's just get rid of that. Definitely support the free water. And again, happy Mother's Day. I think that's all. Thank you.
Councilman Poole?
I would also like to thank everyone for coming out, and then I would also like to remind everyone to be extra safe for prom, and watch out for me on the dance floor. That is all.
Councilwoman Spittles?
I just would like to say thank you for having me today, and thank you for Roseville for having amazing teachers, and have a great time at prom.
Councilman Den?
I'd like to thank all those who allowed us to be here today. I'd like to say to Roseville High School, to thanks for all these amazing years. I really enjoyed it. We will miss you guys, and be safe at prom. Just don't do anything stupid.
Mayor Pro Tem Butler?
I would also like to thank everybody for this opportunity today who helped put this together, and for the fun experience that it was. And happy Mother's Day.
And I would like to say I appreciate the opportunity to be here. Thanks for the breakfast. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thanks for everyone who helped put this together. It's been a great experience, and just thank you. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
Oh, I carry motion.
Okay.
To adjourn.
Okay. Persons with disabilities needing special accommodations for effective participation in this meeting should contact the city manager's office at 586-445-5410 at least 3 business days prior to the meeting. An attempt will be made to make reasonable accommodations for such requests. Any and all questions regarding that agenda item should be directed to the city manager's office. Ms. Gavel. Motion to adjourn now. Yeah? Okay, second. All approve?
Motion that.
Aye.
All opposed?
All done.
That's it.